What's up? What's up? I got all these customs in on this side yet. I'm just saying I ain't got them all in. That's what I got, about half. Yeah, I'm down with it.
Who you guys running? Yeah, I just woke up. I'm eating some food right now, and I didn't go to sleep until did I go to sleep? I was like went to sleep sometime this morning. Like,
Yeah.
on the track, Lernerville.
White, white car, I don't. Bond remover. Oh, I just didn't. Yeah, me too.
Chef Boyardee it up in there. Serving them a lot of Gapplebees tonight. What is it, Smokey? Outlaw Plumber put it in his name. You see ATF left him after 2 weeks. Isn't he a fucking piece of shit? That guy's fucking... I can't say that shit. I guess so. He's gotten setups from every team. He's never built one himself, and he'll tell you that. And he's a worthless piece of shit, too. He's on my blacklist. That means if I see him in the lobby, I fucking boot him. Motherfucker sat on Kern as a lap car 5 fucking straight laps before he could hit me. It's take me out. Months ago, I gave him like a 3 months like suspension from being able to even fucking race in my lobbies. And then the very first day I let him run, we get on Kern. He doesn't even hit the gas when we start. Straight line, first turn. I mean, right after the green flag drops. First. So I said, okay. I said, well, you're going on that list permanently now. The do not run with list. Filter all those shit tars down into a pile together and let them fucking race each other. I don't care if they're slow or fast. They act like that. They're fucking gonna get on a shitty list real quick. Him and force-fed trauma, they can play with each other's little dinghies and shit. Butler, I hit a 2 on a slider at Norris County. Fuck, that's nice, really. Felt pretty fast. I don't know. It felt pretty fucking fast for a slider. Coopers. No. No, I just ran the slider. I just ran the swing line, the diamond line. I just did a swing entry. Start the lap. Looks like there's been some good lobbies today while I've been sleeping. Air and hell. Yeah, well, we took over that track. It looked like I had to plug one of those in there and get my name on that thing. So you guys are the only names on there that aren't bump laps. None of the fast guys have actually built a setup and ran that track. All those names that are currently on there are they're false times. Except for you guys. Pretty good stuff. So yeah, Swag's actually #1 all time on Mill Bridge Pro Late. That's pretty awesome. And the fact that how I know this is because I know all the guys that are above them, and then none of them own customs or build them. None of them. Nobody on that list has ever driven a, well, not HBS has driven them, but not for Pro Late, so he's not that fast.
I'll take the top 5 on a 12 slice. I run all the way tight.
My sawtooth from October of last year is actually faster than what I have on 5 side currently. get in there and fucking door just because he's not even supposed to be fucking. Back. Oh, I'm getting cool. Oh, don't make me join in fucking straight lines, ass. Payback's a bitch. He said I took care of it. I used to run with Outlaw. I used to run with him a lot. Yeah, well. Yeah, once I started pulling him, then it became an issue. He had, you know, it was all good and everything whenever he thought he had a one-up on me. But then, when that wasn't the case, he's got better cars than us. Well, he should have better cars than us. He might not, but I don't know. We're doing pretty good on our customs now, so. Oh, yeah, well, you basically drive it. You basically combine Old Mill and Five Forks. You combine Old Mill in 1 and 2, and Five Forks in 3 and 4. Well, yeah. But Five Forks in 3 and 4, or in Sheep Mountain in 3 and 4, it's like Five Forks in 1 and 2. So.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I'm assuming he's probably burnt most of his bridges by now. Like, he's probably getting funneled down to having to run with only a few people. And he knows at least our guys do give him a chance. I drove him clean. We went it was, I don't know how many laps, like 3 or 4 laps, door to door, and Kern never touched. It was a great race. Well, some stupid ass lap car spins out in 3 and 4, like right in front of him, and takes him out when he's on the outside, because obviously I'm not letting anybody have the inside on that track. I'm gonna fucking hug that shit. I'm gonna try not to, at least. Well, he got pissed off, acted like I caused it. I'm like, no, that's your fault by not funneling behind me. Like, you had the highline. It's not my problem. What happened? Wait, Outlaw? Well, he's blocked on mine. He physically can't come in the parties I'm in, or yeah, he can't even message me. So he lost that privilege, or he lost that right.
I am not.
What happened? Oh, the whole shit show's in there.
What's wrong with HTF, man?
Outlaw left.
What they front?
Yeah, I used to like the guy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's in NASCAR. He probably removed his black box, went to NASCAR, probably hitting walls over there, you know. It's sad too because Doughboy and I drove with like together religiously when I was progressing, but he was like progressing at the same time as me. He started before me, but like I got, but he would come in, you know, I'd run the lobby, he'd be second, and we would just fucking drive, you know, half the night every week, you know, on different nights. And then I met his brother, drove with his brother a couple of months. And once Outlaw decided, you know, he wasn't going to accept it. Like we went to Arrow, and then 1 and 2, the guy was he kept putting his fucking car in front of me before I was even completely off the burn. I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? And I kept checking up. I did it for 3 laps straight. I checked up when he did that, or like the one lap I barely bumped him in the rear. So I was like, all right. So 4th time he does that. I literally don't let off. I just drive my car direct. I literally drove his 4 tires up off the ground. They was sitting on my hood, and he got pissed about it because somebody else had already pissed him off in the lobby, driving him like shit, driving both of us like shit. I'm like, dude, I had to deal with the same bullshit. I was like, I was generous. I let you all just fucking scrap it out. And then I come up there, you know, and then pull him. And then tracks like Lincoln's and a couple other tracks, I started, you know, like we'd take off and I'd have the edge on him. So he got pissy about it. We went to Kern. I guess he thought he was good at Kern. I felt like that number 1 all-time fucking setup we got. Quality setup at least. I haven't hit the fucking time with it yet. And ever since then, he would fucking door me in lobbies and shit. Sit there as a lap car on the track and wait for me to hit me. So then I suspended him for like 3 fucking months, and I let him run. So sure enough, I come into a lobby with him after 3 months. I was like, okay, maybe he's like chilled out now. And then we don't even make it 1 turn. First corner, he straight lines me. I'm like, okay. I'm like, yep, no more chances for you. He didn't make it 1 turn. Funny, they were on NASCAR for like 2 days straight, Mudler, Outlaw, and all of them. And then they straight up, I haven't seen them play it since. What's this level? For a custom build version. Sending off or something. Fucking Millbridge. Worst track on the fuck, one of the worst tracks on the game.
Cedar Me Lake.
I'm not like in any hurry. All we got. There may or may not be a few people that end up joining the party here in a second. Diffusion, you guys gonna start the race team? Or? Got a bunch of guys. Pretty popular guys. Hey. I went to the Philippines back in June. That was pretty fucking amazing. Amazing. I did over and over and over again. It was under 2,500. I stayed in a 5-star hotel over there for $34 a night. With a sweet marble floor, walk-in fucking overhead shot, like everything that works. Like full room service, and they have special labeled massages, just put it that way. Which I did not use those. I didn't use those though. I would have gotten in trouble if I used that shit, because I actually met somebody over there that I've known for 4.5 years, almost 5 years now, and got to meet her for the first time, and closest woman I ever met on earth to my mother, actually. Great person. So yeah, we pretty much stayed in bed for like 3-4 straight days almost, it felt like. Basically every sexual fantasy you could imagine was fulfilled. It was pretty good. It was a great time. Got to meet her children. Her children really thought a lot of me. I got pictures from it. I have to send them over. Had a family dinner for her birthday. When I met her, she didn't have an oven to cook on. She's cooking off of like a single burner to feed her and her children on the floor, like a camping burner, single burner, and no air conditioning, everything hand washed. Just lives the most of course you can think of. But we got all of our children in college. Fucking, they're winning national awards in science. I feel like I'm actually helping people that deserve it. There's no better feeling for me in life. Fucking slow everywhere. Fucking Chewy and Swag didn't do it yet. I got all your mics up, dude. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's what I just did. fucking numbers that keep calling me.
Shit, y'all been doing that to me every track. I ain't got no setup.
Who's talking? Is that... What track is it? I need to work on that track. I changed my setup a while back, and I actually had a better car, I think, back then. I'll get that thing down to a 9. Or damn close to it if I don't. I think I hit a flat before, a no flat, on my old one. So when you come in 3 and 4, you actually want your left front to barely get onto that cushion there, that on the inside, and then come off of it, kind of 45ing a little bit towards the flag stand. There's more traction and forward grip on that low side coming out of that corner is why. So if you're low enough when you go through the corner, and you can get up on that berm if you hit it right, and still hit a no. But you will drop your lap time if you try that technique. Oh, you'll get faster. Yeah, you gotta watch him, man. He's a piece of shit. You guys gotta watch him. I'm gonna put you guys on some setups. Pretty good. I have to work my car down to 9s. What do you hit in a race? Hit a 3 in a race? 2? Make sure your track surface dynamics is turned off. will be point 0.4 faster. If you're hitting those in quick race, and you're only hitting 0.2s or 0.3s in a race, there's an 85% chance you have cracked surface dynamics still turned on. You want to do that, make sure that's, because that will ruin your race times.
Butler.
He's a piece of shit. I'll get in there and fuck his world up. No, I can't do that shit. I gotta keep a good rep. Yeah, he's desperate for wins right now. He's been trying to watch me on that all-time wins list, and he ain't ever gonna fucking. I hate to tell him, but he's going to go down 4,000 fucking wins. Like there ain't nothing he's gonna be able to do about it. He's been playing cat and fucking mouse with me for a little while, and there's always something that's happened every fucking week or every month since June, really, to prevent me from like basically walking another 1,000 away from everybody. But yeah, he's getting desperate. He's getting desperate now because he ain't got Outlaw on them to pump him now. And he ain't got a team. He's getting bad street credit. Nah, he's getting desperate. He's just running him up the track. That's what he does. But he's not like, I don't know. He'll do some little shit. Oh fuck, that's not the last lap. He's just being really aggressive. He's just. And of course, he's got a he's got a, what happened to Muddler? He went and got food, I guess. My other teammates, they're doing some other shit right now. They haven't even joined. Being assholes. Is there any particular track you guys would want custom for? I'll have to send you. Well, I have to work on that sugar bush. Yep. Yep. Is that Via? Good shit, Via. It's there's different throttling techniques for different tracks. You'll find like little wrinkles and little tiny things eventually that you fine tune, and that apply like different techniques that apply to different tracks. Well, could almost like you're breathing in and breathing out. Beavis is quick. Beavis is quick. He's a dirt outlaw. Yeah. Shit. Bring me some. Karen's Karen. Street stocks. What happened? Yep. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Like to hear that. That's what you're supposed to. So you basically start off up against the wall at the flag stand, start your lap. When you come down, throw yourself down, but not trying to throw yourself all the way to the bottom. Leave just kind of like a midway point ish. Float yourself up to that berm early. So like stay lighter on the throttle, so that way the car floats more and takes you up straighter. And you gotta find, it's hard to stick it. You gotta find that setup spot to where you're sticking it, and your nose is pointed as straight as you can point it, with parallel with the wall going down the backstretch. Then you blast. Try to keep your car from kinking, and you'll blast. And yeah, you want to try to get as close to that wall as you can. I have a car that hits a .4. Yeah. So when you come out of 3 and 4 on the supers, it's gonna feel like you're coming out from behind the fucking wall on the straight stretch, like you're going too wide. But like you're oh god, you're as basically as wide as you can get without going off the track. Coming out of 4, and you make like to where but your car ends up perfectly straight with the wall, even though like you feel like you're gonna be like too wide, like beyond the wall type of shit. Like it ends up like it's how it's supposed to feel that way when you're going, like when you're first setting up there, going through there, and then once you come out, it's supposed to be like perfectly straight. I mean, perfectly straight all the way up against the wall. And then you do it on the backstretch too. You have to be able to keep your nose straight and not kink whenever you set up. For the backstretch, you get to launch down the backstretch. You got to stay as wide as you can, get as straight as run as you can, and stay all the way to the wall down that backstretch without hitting it. Is the key. For supers. For the other classes, you can do a little bit more diamond in 3 and 4 and get away with it. But yeah, the whole key to the lap is that fading up quickly in 1 and 2 and catching that at the perfect spot, and then getting a run without kinking your car, like your nose inside, basically just a straight push down towards the wall, and getting close as you can, as early as you can without touching it. That track, it's like you're not working with feet, you're working with like millimeters as far as line precision there. The reason why he's going low in 3 and 4, or low coming out of 4, if he is, if you come out of 4 low and not too low, you can still get you can get a push off this little mound that's on the inside of the track down the straight stretch. It'll push you up towards the wall and flag stand on the opposite side of the track, and it's a secret launch point. There's little launch points that you can hit on pretty much every track at the bottom, starting out, going into the lap from 4th. There's ways that you can like reset your car. Like if you're off the fast line, you can actually get a launch from the bottom up to the flag stand and to start your lap. There's ways of doing it and getting a lot of speed doing it if you fall off your high line for whatever reason. Well, I'm a data analyst, hyper analytics. Real life, so I look at this from a developer's perspective, and I've tested everything, or I haven't tested everything, but I've done so much testing. There's just like little mindsets and ways to approach these tracks on like such a micro scale that once you start learning these different things that apply to different tracks, you become like a whole nother level of driver. And every time you learn one of these techniques or one of these approaches, just your mindset alone can track and make you more consistent or hit a faster lap time overall. Just the way you're thinking. You can hit the same exact line and watch it, but just the way you're thinking about it alone can change the time. It's crazy. Because it's about throttle precision and line precision. Well, yeah, the guys, they get together and they work on projects. But basically what they're doing is they're filling in the voids in the program that they inherited. And they're doing it under the system that I taught them. But they're doing a great job with it. A lot of the guys they said like if what they're doing is they're going and filling in tracks like certain tracks I didn't have like really dialed in, like Sterling or like Elm Creek or Mill Bridge, some of those small tracks, Chili Bowl. So they're going back and they're filling in those tracks for prolates, so that basically that way we have a prolate for every single track that is all-time leaderboard. If not the greatest setup ever built for that track for that class. We have probably one of the best, if not the best, prolate system in the game already. A lot of P1s. We've changed the whole standard for prolates from a lot of tracks. But yeah, that'll translate. It's going to translate over to supers here. We'll get more guys on leaderboards once they get their speeds up and techniques. And once in our customs, we're going to continue to get faster. We'll get some more all times for those two. But then street stocks, same thing. Whenever I go in and build street stocks, they've been doing a great job building those two. Guy first month or two in the game built a all-time Madison Lake for street stocks and just kind of these like Madison. That's another one of those tracks I don't put any work on. So like they're going through and finding the weaknesses in the system, and then they're basically building from those points and those tracks. And it's because it's not about for me. It's not about putting all the fastest guys on one team. It's about putting the right guys on one team that makes a complete team as a whole. You know. Yeah, I came up with the idea in December for the whole concept of it because I knew, you know, as far as logos and everything, we'd have a. I thought the concept was probably like I thought it was the best one really because the teams at the time, the top team was EAD, and that stands for Eat a Dick. So my pitch was going to be, would you rather fuck hard or would you rather eat a dick? And plus, we got the best logos already built on the game for that as well. A lot of options for like FH Racing you can put on your car, the FH symbol with the piston, just having that alone. So yeah, he's got his done similar to mine, but mine's just fucks hard. Just fucks hard on the back. I thought, but yeah, that's. Then I ended up going to CBT for a few months in the winter and spring, late winter and early spring, and then I said, well, I'm just going to start my own team instead of hopping around to these different teams and giving everybody everything that's not going to appreciate me. I'm just going to go and give it to the public instead, and let everybody have almost pretty much everybody have the same playing field. I decided to do that and show TRD how to build setups, put them on setups when they were because we call them turds. They weren't fast at all the way to the summertime. I mean, they were, like I said, I noticed some of their guys, they just didn't have good customs, so they tried to buy them off me. And then I said, no, I'll just give them to you. So I gave the whole team the setups and showed them how to build them. And then I was like, well, let's just do this with and since then, and I've done it with over 300 people. I got a group called Tux Hard. I got to clear some room out and add some more people in that. It only holds 100, unfortunately, so group chats. But yeah, I'm always flushing people through that, so that way the community as a whole has what they need for premium customs. Yeah, yeah. Him and Mudler kind of been and Wayward, just because he's been on the game for a long time, and he's one of the first people I met on the game through my nephew. My nephew was one of the guys, one of the goats. He played. And shit, he's not on here. Crazy. I come on, he goes off after a couple months, and sucks. The whole situation that happened to him. But gotta take accountability. You got a daughter. Your mother passed away. My sister passed away another year. He's got to take responsibility for his life at some point. I know it's shitty, but it is what it is. So, I took him his wheel and everything whenever he moved the first time. His whole setup and all that stuff. I guess he left the beach or something in a storage or some shit. Somebody he was staying with at one point and never got his stuff back out, and I never seen him on the game again. Fucking Hall of Fame driver. Could have used his help. We'd been a hell of a team too on this thing. We would have been a hell of a team. But he was on EAD, which was the #1 team in the game at the time. It's so chopped up now, it's not even relevant anymore. Like you'll be able to pinpoint certain guys from certain teams that are like, the way I look at it is, if there's 25 slots, so if you take the top 25, put them in the A main, be like in a series, who's going to be in that top 25, and overall, like, who are the guys to watch in the top 10, top 5 every week, just like a real life thing. So the way I look at it, like, if I can be considered in the conversation as one of those top 25 guys, I've done my job. My nephew was definitively a between a top 5 and top 15 guy in the world game. He was beta tester. Um, he's real life racer. He's really good. He was on a wheel. Did a he's the one who I inherited this system from, and I took it and ran with it and learned. Basically, I feel like I took the same steps he did in a lot of ways. There's still times a year later. Well, see, that's the thing though. But he had a 2-year head start on me on this one. Like, this will save you a couple months. Gave me a bunch of base setups. Yeah, over time, it's a lot of testing, ridiculous amount of testing. Just takes time. And these little tiny, like, techniques that you find in throttling and ways to approach the tracks, that like evolves over time just with experience. You wouldn't think it makes that much of a difference if you hit the same line, but you can hit that same line 100 or 1,000 times, just like Diamond Grove. I hit a 254 on Diamond Grove, and I mean, I've hit that line I don't know how many times. But it's just doing everything just right. Because, like, you're not working with like inches. You're working with like millimeters on these tracks. The difference between your time, a 0.1 difference, 0.2 difference in your time, can be it'll be millimeters, not inches. Yeah, a lot of people win 25 or NASCAR. I mean, they'll bounce back and forth. Need to. Yep. What happened? Which one seater? Do that. I'm just up here chopping up lobbies right now, clearing up. Free stock, fucking big blocks. Now I'm on prolates. Well, I was on super there for a second. Or lobby hopping, just fucking going all around. Built this city. You want to be hitting low eights consistently. Is the goal. That's the goal. What's your gear in your car? You change your gear to a 530. Change your gear to like, I'm trying to think, is that the right fucking gear? I'd change your. Ain't no 510 gear. I'd take your gear up to a 520. And I would put 050 offset, 0.050 offset. Your car. No, 050. Oh, you guys got Outlaw Plumber in here. Fine. Can't run when he's in there. Fucking send me in the fucking wall. So. Outlaw Plumber. Good. I was in there. It's up. So, it can tighten the car up depending if it's needed or not on the track. But, I mean, it can also allow your car to, like, float straighter. Corner. It'll make you feel more like you're able to knife the car versus the ass end just be sliding. It can do good for you with in cohesion with your stagger. So like if you think it might be a wheel lock issue and it's not, or like there's time that you actually have to add it in combination with stagger on, like if it's for a track where you got to plant your car on the bottom and sit on the bottom all the way, like right up against a cushion. There's more times than not I've found that you're going to want to. It's whenever you're able to add it and it'd be effective. Not only is it faster, but it's easier to be consistent with that as well. What your wheel lock really is that's your marriage between the car and the driver, and basically how much rotation or how wide line. It's like how a wing is basically in a sprint, as far as how much that car is going to want to turn in or stay free. I'm running 0.75 offset, I think, with, I don't know what my stagger is there, probably like 1.5 or something if I had to guess. I'll have to look at my setup. I can't remember. Raise your axle and chassis J-bar like you're on like a track like Eldora or Bristol. Interesting. I'll have to look at the setup. I don't even remember it. And it's way different on Cedar Lake with other classes and supers. The line's different, the setup's different. You need to be able to almost.
Oh, he does.
Oh, let me go look. Oh, that's the problem. Yeah, your offset will not do you any good without stagger on that track. They have to work in cohesion with each other. Let me look at this here. Actually, do I have any room in this thing that I can add you to it? Look, see, I have to remove people from this anyway, so I can add some people. Because after you've sat in there long enough, I usually just remove you, so that way I can bring in other people. Like a whole thing. You don't want it that not for that track, or really any track. Not the right one. Literally. Fucking cool. um, yeah, they will. They'll do that. What's his name? Yeah, he's not. He's on my friends list. I don't know.
Haven't you already had enough? Yeah. Said, haven't you already had enough? Don't stop giving it all. Don't stop giving it all. Haven't you already had enough? Somebody should have told you give it up. All the things that you could ever love, you lost. It's time to walk away. Some people are the born without a luck, and you're not in the perfect little club. Don't hold you down so they can level up and up. But this is where you'll stay. Don't stop giving it all, my friend. You won't get easier here on out. Are you gonna stand up? Have you had enough? When your back's against the wall, just don't stop giving it all. Don't stop giving it all. All the money in the world's not enough. They used to gotta hold it up above. Worst of all, you do it all in vain, in vain. It's time we have our day. Don't ever let them say that it's done, but stand your ground till the battle's won. It's darkest always just before the dawn, at dawn. So something's gonna change. The walls are at the gates. Don't stop giving it all, my friend. It won't get easier here on out. Are you gonna stand up? Have you had enough? When your back's against the wall, just don't stop giving it all. When the walls are at the gates, will you let them in? When the walls are at the gates, who will save you then? When the walls are at the gates, will you let them in? When the walls are at the gates, when the walls are at the gates, will you let them in? Haven't you already had enough? Don't stop giving it all, my friend. It won't get any easier here on out. Are you gonna stand up? Have you had enough? When your back's against the wall, just don't stop giving it. Don't stop giving it all, my friend. It won't get any easier here on out. Haven't you already had enough? Yeah. Say, haven't you already had enough? Don't stop giving it all. Don't stop giving it all. Haven't you already had enough? Somebody should have told you give it up. All the things that you could ever love.